15-minute meeting, Dan. Yeah. This will be a 15-minute meeting if you're it. Pretty much.
Busting my ears and all that.
You got all pretty for nothing. Doing fun. Yeah. And we'll look pretty and they'll start the meeting. We've had her on Skype all the time.
If I make one, would you like to do this?
Well, basically, will you be a dummy?
I didn't get drawn.
You didn't get drawn either? I mean, I can't complain because I got 3.
Will I be his big
last
fat
year.
dummy?
You know, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Dan Trout.
But no deer? Everybody I know got deer.
Okay.
Okay, just kidding.
we're
Be
back in
professional
session.
now.
Call to order, Pledge of Allegiance. Could you join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. I can get turned around, right? Roll call, please.
All right. Councilmember Kelly.
Present.
Councilmember Miller.
Yep.
Councilmember Turner.
Here.
Councilmember Lane.
Here.
Councilmember Mendoza is absent. Vice Mayor Best.
Here.
And Mayor Croft.
Here. Introductions, presentations, and proclamations. We have none this evening. We'll go on to call to the public. Call to the public is an opportunity for the public to address the council on any issue within the jurisdiction of the council that is not on the agenda. Public comment is encouraged. Individuals are limited to speak for 3 minutes. The total time for call to the public may be up to 30 minutes per meeting. Council action taken as a result of public comment will be limited to directing staff to study the matter, scheduling the matter for further consideration and discussion at a later date, or responding to criticism. Do we have anyone that would like to speak and call to the public?
Podium.
Sure. Please give us your name if you would.
My name is John Garden, G-A-R-D-E-N.
At the podium, please.
Good evening, Mayor Croft. I was reading an article in the paper last week about when we canceled our 4th of July issue here over at the park. Maybe next, I know we lost about 20% of that investment because of cancellation. But with some of the money that was left over, there was an article in there suggesting maybe some money towards Territorial Days or some other event. I have to, you're gonna have to bear with me because I don't have my reading glasses, but we have a National Night Out event that's coming up real soon. I know it's short notice, but I just got the flyers. My wife and I volunteer for that. It's one of the newer things in the Chino Valley area, but it's celebrated nationally. You know, our first responders, predominantly to get to know our local law enforcement, firefighters, first responders, kind of thing. Maybe that maybe the council might at least talk about it or give it some consideration. Maybe calling the people that put this event together and seeing if maybe we could help out with something there, because it's a big event. A lot of people come. I don't know exactly what the count was last year, but our booth was real busy. They've got a lot of things going on there, and I'm sure that there's probably some money involved. There's a lot of different companies, a lot of different organizations that participate in it, but I'm sure that there's probably a little bit of money or a situation left over at the end. I mean, I don't know how exactly they put it together. I've only participated in the last couple of years. I don't know how long they've had it here, but I just thought that might be a suggestion to you guys that the
We'll have
count
somebody
could
come
take
in and
into
answer that
consideration.
question, and thank you for your service for helping us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you,
And
sir.
your wife. Thanks. Anyone else? Okay, let's move on to response to the public. Response to the public is an opportunity for the mayor to inform the public about how town officials addressed matters raised during the call to the public at a previous meeting. We had none, so we'll move on to current events and summaries and reports. This item is for information only. The mayor, any council member, or town manager may present a brief summary or report of current events or ask a staff member to provide the same. Presentation on information requested by the mayor and council will be made and questions answered. No action will be taken. Does anyone have a status report on this side?
No.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
On behalf of the town and the Lions and all those that have signs on our sign at the north end of town, I would like to first thank APS for providing a pole for us. I would like to second to thank our former mayor who was going to drill a hole. I'd like to thank Lon of Turner Pumps who was going to drill the hole. But most of all, I need to thank our town, Richard Strauss, and the roads and street guys who actually did drill the hole, fixed the sign, and had it done before anybody knew about it. Thursday night, I got 2 phone calls and wanted to know if I secretly did the sign, and I said, no, I did not, but I would find out who. And then Friday morning, when I drove the bus to Chino to pick up kids for the pool, it looked great. So for those that actually fixed the sign and all those who volunteered and participated in our sign at the north end of town, I think we owe them a big thank you.
Amen.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Pass that on, please.
And
Cecilia, will you pass
thank
that
you to
on to
you
staff?
for spearheading that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Anybody else have anything? Cecilia?
Yes, I do. First off, Vice Mayor Best, thank you for acknowledging that. That too was on my list. And I do want to thank APS and our roads department appropriately, and Richard Straub for what they've done. A couple things I just wanted to bring up to the council to keep everybody in the loop. We are going to be having in front of you in a week or two, probably 2 weeks, the EPS contract for Old Home Manor to change the dates. That was supposed to start in June. And because of the lack of staff in development services, we're going to have a start date of September. And I'm going to be looking to you, I'll be contacting you about getting stakeholders. If you could recommend somebody that you think should sit on that. We're looking for business owners, people in the school district, anybody that might be involved in economic development. We want less than a dozen, and it will be on the stakeholder committee for the Old Home Manor Industrial Park. I also wanted to mention that we have 2 public works director candidates coming back this Thursday. For one full day will be one person, and on Monday will be the second person. We've got a full calendar both those days to visit with staff. They will also visit with the mayor, and then we'll get feedback from all the department heads on these 2 candidates. And I was watching the meeting from 2 weeks ago. I was not here, and it came up about the Development Services Director position and when that was going to be posted. And our HR Director mentioned it might be posted in about a month. I think right now what we're going to do is get our Public Works Director settled first. And since we have a contract that you approved with Jason Sanks, we're going to let this ride out for about 3 or 4 months before we get that out there, so that we have one thing settled at a time. So I just want to make sure you knew that.
Mr. Trout, did you have something to tell to us? Oh, all right. Well, we'd like,
Evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. This is just a quick quarterly report on building permits and what was issued. Am I clicking it? Yeah? Okay. Well, so I'll just get to the slides. I should have got it on one page for you guys, but this is in 2000, this is 16. You can see for the same quarter, April, May, and June, we had 257,000 in commercial building permits, a total valuation with residential included of just over 5 million. This year we did 362,000 in commercial with a total valuation of 8,627,000.
Wow.
So quite about an 80% increase in total valuation.
oh, that's great.
And where we got it was on single-family residence. We had 49 new structures permitted this year. Or
You guys
in
are busy.
2017, yeah. So that was 604,000. Yeah, so
Great.
there you are.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Any questions?
That's good news.
thanks.
That price is
Thanks,
getting
Dan.
closer and closer.
Chino is growing.
Yeah, looking good. Anyone else? Staff?
No.
Okay. Consent agenda. All those items listed below are considered to be routine and may be enacted by one motion. Any council member may request to remove an item from the consent agenda to be considered and discussed separately. Is there anything you'd like to removed?
No, sir. No.
This side?
No.
Okay, would you read this consent agenda for us, please?
Okay, take a deep breath for this long thing we got here. 6A, consideration and possible action to cancel the August 22, 2017, November 28, 2017, and December 26, 2017 regular meetings to accommodate the annual league conference and Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. B, consideration and possible action to accept the June 20, 2017 special meeting minutes.
I would like to have a motion.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda items A and B.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Let's go to item 7, action items. The council may vote to recess the public meeting and hold an executive session on any item on this agenda pursuant to ARS 38-431-03A3 for the purpose of discussion or consultation for legal advice with the town attorney. Executive sessions are not open to the public and no action may be taken in executive session. Let's talk about 7A, public hearing regarding application from Andrea Lukowitz for the acquisition of control of an existing Series 10 beer and wine store liquor license for Walgreens located at 1020 North State Route 89, Chino Valley. Consideration of possible action to either allow or protest the change of the ownership of the Series 10 liquor license for Walgreens to the Arizona Department of Liquor License and Control. So first, we'll request for an open public hearing.
I make a motion to have an open public hearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All right, we're in a public hearing, open. Is anybody out in the audience that has any comments about this application for liquor license change? Hearing none, I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, now we're gonna consideration of possible action to either allow or protest the change of ownership of the Series 10 liquor license for Walgreens to the Arizona Department of Liquor Licenses and Control. Do you have any questions? Jamie, I think this is your item, isn't it? All right, would you please, we're gonna ask some questions. Go ahead.
In reviewing the liquor license, I see that she appears to be an employee of the Walgreens Corporation. Is that why they're changing their liquor license holder?
It's, okay. The way the law works is anytime they change who's, in their corporate board, we go through this process. So whether she's an employee or not, I don't think it really has any specific standing. It's just that one person is moving into that position and another is moving out. Did that
Okay.
answer the question?
Yes, it does. I have the liquor license down at the Legion, so I understand the thing pretty well.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? So our alternative here are one, to take no action, or to protest the acquisition of control of Walgreens Series 10 liquor license. So I need a motion.
I make a motion that we take no action.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Let's move on to action item B. Consideration of possible action to adopt resolution number 171109, levying and assessing an ad valorem tax on the assessed value of all real and personal property within the boundaries of the town of Chino Valley Street Lighting Improvement District, CV SLID, for the fiscal year 2018 pursuant to section 48616 Arizona Revised Statutes. Does anyone have any questions about this?
Where's Mr. Duffy?
Mr. Duffy's off today. He gave a presentation last week, so if you have any questions, I'll
This is
try
something
to
we
answer.
do every year.
Right.
Did we need to open that up to the public for questions?
Not a public hearing. no.
Oh, okay.
A public hearing.
Any questions on the council?
Nope.
Then I need a motion.
I make a motion to adopt resolution number 171109, levying and accessing the ad valorem tax for the town of Chino Valley Street Lighting Improvement District for fiscal year 2017-2018.
Do we have a second?
There's a request for a comment of the audience.
Pardon?
There's a request for a comment from the audience.
Well, I haven't requested that. Do we
Second.
have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carries. We're not going to executive session, so the next item is motion for
It's
adjournment.
for Jack.
Jack,
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're adjourned.
6:15.
Record time.
Record.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
18:15 on the clock.
All right, good night, everyone.
Bye, Phyllis.
Explained it to me. I explained it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Do I have anything to sign?
Yes, you have a resolution to sign.
Mike, we'll see you next time.
Okay. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, Rick and I had a real good time. Huh? Rick and I had a real good time. We went out and wished that well.
Yeah.
We had a real good time.
Did you?
No, I
He's catching up. Went and had breakfast afterwards.
Good deal.
You know, I don't know anything
No,
about it
I'm
per se.
okay, thank you.